illness. I mean, right, we've all been through some source of some sickness of some sort, right? A little bit of disease, a little feeling under the weather. Right, we've all gone through it. It's just a part of life, unfortunately. And let me be clear when I say illness, sickness. Yeah, I'm talking not the man, I'm sick with it. Even though I am sick with it, don't get it twisted. And yeah, your boy's ill. But man, was your boy ill? I was fucking sick with it last couple of weeks, and yeah, I'm here to just talk about it for a little bit, get it off my chest. Now I'm feeling a-okay. Not laying in bed wondering why I'm being put through such torture. But you know how it goes. I'm sure you do. Everyone knows how it goes. Let me just walk you through the events of those 2 weeks of hell. Those 2 weeks that, I mean, clearly, I'd wish had never happened, because who the fuck wants to be sick? Who the fuck wants to be put back 2 weeks, right? Especially when you got plans, you got shit going on. You're out here trying to get to the bag. You're out here trying to do your thing. You got all this stuff going on. All of a sudden, nope. Nah, you're not going shit. You're not going nowhere. You can't do nothing because all of a sudden you can't fucking breathe. Vomiting all over the place, coughing up all that shit. Coughing up that shit might be one of the worst things. I hate that feeling in your throat, just that phlegm, that mucus build up. Get some of that nostril poster and drip that night. You gotta elevate your head. That shit is nasty. I mean, don't get it wrong. Your boy nasty, but he ain't. No, that's nasty. And I ain't trying to be like that. But nah. Thanks for coming over to the Patreon, subscribing, getting this R&R and all of that, so we can talk about it. So I can talk about it. Non-educational kind of feelings going on right now. Who knows? I'm not teaching anything, but you may learn something. Let that sink in for a bit. I ain't gonna teach you nothing, but you may learn something. But let me get into it. Well, first off, I don't get sick that often. I've mentioned that. It's not something that typically happens too often. Maybe once a year. Once a year, typically around spring break when I was over there in school. The whole week, I'm gone. It's unfortunate. Never be able to enjoy those Cancun breaks because you're always laid up in bed, the monitor and the tongue burning up. But that's neither here nor there. What was here was that sinus infection. That cold, that shit was kicking hard. And it all started with some to be continued podcasts. Enclosed room, me and the boy Troy. His family just been sick a little bit. He was recovered for the most part and all of that. And while I'm not saying it's 100% on him, I'm definitely not denying the possibility that he was sick previously, recovered, but some of that was still lingering in the air apparently, because I caught that shit. I picked it up. He put it down. I picked it up. Because that's what you do. When your boy put it down, you pick that shit back up. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, I didn't know what was in the bag. And that shit was like anthrax or some shit. Because that shit fucked me up for 2 whole weeks. Went out to the run like the next day. I was like, man, my chest hurt. I'm running out here. That cold, crisp air, you know how it be. All the old ladies waving to me and shit, like, hey, Morden. I was like, Morden. Little old white ladies, people walking their dogs and everything over at the state park. Come out now and it's like, oh man, I know how fast I can run with, a partner and stuff, and that's when we're, chatting it up. We're working out, but it's also a social thing. So me by myself, the music going, the vibes are good. I'm working hard and everything. I'm like, I should have completed this much quicker than I had. I didn't shave that much time off. I was like, I'm much slower than I thought I was. Started getting that kind of scratchy throat, cough every now and then. Nothing too serious, just maybe breathing cold air, all that stuff going on, and then just to kind of ignore it, keep eating food, do my daily stuff. Get all that done. Come in that night. Try to go to sleep. I'm like, what world am I in right now, right? What's happening right now? Because I can't do anything anymore. My nose is stuffy. I'm like, that's not terrible. This could happen. It's not out of the ordinary. I mean, it's whatever it is. I'm like, just ignore that shit. Keep going. Wake up the next day. My throat is gone. My neck is literally a boiling pot of hell right now. I drink anything right now, I'm liable to kill somebody. I'm in pain, right? This is torture. This is sick, sadistic torture going on right now. And I hate every second of it. You can't talk. Every time you try to swallow your spit, and all of a sudden your saliva is going crazy. So you're trying to swallow your spit all the time, or you're trying to spit it out. I've got 2 trash cans next to me, just blowing mucus, spitting out stuff, trying not to swallow, because I do, I'm in a world of pain. I swallow too hard, I get a headache. How does that even work? And now every time I get a headache and I start swallowing, the headache just pulses in pain. It's all working together. They're colluding against me. They know it's been a while, and they're coming together to jump my ass, and that shit's not cool. That's not what life about. You gonna jump me? Yeah, I bet you can't do that shit one-on-one though. They knew they couldn't run the set, so they came at me all at once. Fucking bitches. And that shit, oh man, I see, yeah, fucking sickness just really pisses me off. And like I said, it's less about the sickness, but just the time wasted not being able to do anything. Because I can't talk, I can't interact socially with people, because this shit contagious. So I gotta be held up, just locked up, confined and shit. Oh man, and I can't, all those plans, gone. All of them. All gotta get postponed. But no, I'm there trying to just, next day, I'm over here, I gotta go get medicine, because obviously, I don't got none, because this shit's too infrequent. Everything is expired. Nothing's for what it is, and I don't know what it is, so I gotta get everything. And I swear, I went through 40-something tea bags, right? The tea with the honey, just to soothe the throat so that I can actually communicate, right? I had like 50 Halls, like lozenges and everything. Oh man, I was taking that medicine every 4 hours. Every 4 hours on the dot, I'm taking some medicine. I'm drinking the syrup. I'm taking the liquid gel pills. I'm dissolving shit on my tongue. I'm taking melatonin to try to fall asleep. That shit's not working, because all of a sudden I go on a coughing spree. And how come the illness gets worse at night? Like during the day, that's just like a 5. I can sort of move around. I can like watch some shows and stuff. But as soon as like 7 p.m. hits, as soon as the night falls, that shit turns up to 13. It's on some demon hour shit. 666ing, and I'm suffering. I can't do anything. I can't go to sleep. I had a decent sleep schedule, right? I would wake up in the morning, right, so I can get together with trying, work on things. We can do the To Be Continued podcast, which obviously you should be listening to. If you haven't been, go ahead, head out to To Be Continued podcast. I mean, you made it to the Patreon. I mean, obviously, you can just kind of click over, free for everyone on the Patreon, Spotify, Anchor. We got the Twitter out and everything. We're making more posts on that and all that. So go ahead and support as you already been. Just thank you, big preach for all that. Thank you. But over here, all of a sudden, I can't do anything. Sleep schedule gone. I can't go to sleep till like 10, 11 a.m. now for like 2-3 hours until it starts ramping back up, right? I'm sneezing. I'm at the point where I'm sneezing blood. That's just not cool. Every time I cough, my chest hurts. I'm over here like, did I got bronchitis? The fuck is happening here? I can't fuck around with no sickness, because I don't know shit about no sickness. I don't know shit. I'm never gonna know any shit. That's why I gotta start getting with like a doctor. I'm gonna have to go to a doctor or a nurse or some shit so they can go ahead and just let me know what's happening, because I don't know. You know how it be when you get sick and you don't know anything. You WebMD that shit. You straight to the WebMD. I'm on that. I'm like, here's my symptoms. What's happening? Oh, God, your boy got laryngitis. My tonsils been swollen. What do you mean? Well, boy, my lymph node's swollen right now. I can't even talk right now. The lymph node's swollen. I gotta wait for that shit to calm down. I can't hang out with you. I can't hang out with you right now. I got that post-nasal drippage going on. I gotta elevate my head. What? I looked it up. I know what I'm talking about. What? It's on the internet. You can learn anything. Well, I know that shit going on for a full week. I'm eating soup once a day because that's all I can eat. So, I mean, if anything, once a day soup. I went through all my soup. I had like 6-7 cans of soup, right? Just to have, right? Because you never know. Sometimes, soup can be good or whatnot, and you don't want to make anything. Heat that shit up in the stove, or you ain't got no time. Heat that shit up in the microwave. But you heat that shit up in the microwave, you got time. You get your life together, boy. Get your fucking life together. But no, I went through all of that. Went through almost all of my medication. I had to go out buy more medication. That's how you know the shit was real and the shit was relentless. Had to get more meds. Had to re-up on those meds. And jeez, dude, I was over there like, where's that humidifier? I need some distilled water. This purified? I'm gonna have to take it. I ain't doing no tap. That shit got shit in it and everything. I need that free air. I need that clean air out there. But no, that shit was crazy. For a week straight, just utter hell. And then it got better. Second week came in, started going on. During the day, I was starting to do better, right? You know how this time kind of passes and you're at the point where it's like, oh, I've kind of done everything I can medication-wise. Now I just need shit to calm down and understand that we're going to be okay. But it's still kind of in that panic mode. It's still like, oh no, everything's the worst. My throat was getting, better, right? I was at this point, finally, everything is breaking down, getting coughed up, and it's just, all right, now I just got to get rid of it all, right? We didn't stop it from continuing. Now we just got to expel all the excess. So I go through that for the week. Still can't sleep at night. Nighttime, I mean, during the day, I'm like a 2, sometimes a 3 at this point. It's just a throat, but, I sip on that tea, that honey lemon, right? Get a lozenge in. At this point, I got the herbal lozenges down there. I had the halls. I'm over there. I got like the Ricola, right? I got those right now. I got the nice honey Ricola going on and shit. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna be all right during the day at least. But as soon as night comes, it's like I still can't really sleep. Right, my coughing just kind of amplifies up. I'm really just spitting out all this crap and everything. But then you come back. End of the week, I'm back to eating my normal foods. Right, I'm like, I've been sick for 2 weeks. I know I've been watching what I've been eating. I've been taking consideration of my calories and stuff. I know I just broke under my goal. I wanted to get under 200. I got to that 197 like right before this. I was like, boy, I'm about to be back up to 210. Don't get it twisted. I'm about to be back up to 210. Your boy about to eat like he ain't never ate before because I couldn't eat. This fucking illness tried to hold me back. I'm getting it in. And for a bit until I'm at the point now where I'm like, all right, now I can go back to just making foods because I was ordering shit. That's how you really know I was fucking sick. I hate ordering delivery, especially for things that I can go get. Like, the cost has to, replicate the distance. If I could just get in my car and drive over and pick that shit up without paying the delivery fee or tipping someone, I'm doing it. I don't give a fuck. I got the time. I will make the time. I'm doing it. Or I'm just making my own food. Because I'm an adult and I can do that shit. But no, I was ordering shit. I was ordering shit from shit down the street. Like, that's how fucking sick I am. Because I would never do that shit. Never do that shit. Illness has really got me out here. As I'm sure to get you guys out there just doing things. I was, irritable. Right? I don't want to talk to nobody. Anyone say anything. The things that typically are nothing. Jokes and stuff. You taking that shit to heart. But that's just me. Right? And luckily it's passed. And luckily everything's back on schedule. And luckily, you're subscribed to the 2B2 podcast because we keep coming out with new content and everything weekly. We've got goals on the Patreon that thank you for helping us get closer and closer to achieving so that we can get you guys more things, so that we can get ourselves better equipment, so that we can go out with bigger productions and really get out there. And thanks for support and all that. Well, what about you guys, man? You guys been sick lately? You guys, with everything going on, all of a sudden allergies popping up. It's cold. It's cold out here. How do you deal with it? Because I know I just dealt with it. And I barely dealt with it. I'm just glad it's over. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hearing all this shit I had to talk about. Take it easy. This is R&R. She's Rant. On 2B Continue Podcast. New episodes. Weekly. Later.